Start things off with 2 sticky pistons on top of each other. Now add an observer pointing into the bottom piston. Make sure the face is pointing this way. Next, add a repeater on top of the observer and set it to max tick delay. Now add redstone dust in front of this observer and add another observer after it. Both observers should have their face pointing into the redstone. Now add another observer on top of this one and add redstone dust on top of it. Next, add a block above this redstone and add 2 sticky pistons, like this. In front of the first one, we'll add 3 door blocks and obsidian at the end. In front of the second one, we'll add 3 floor blocks and add another piece of obsidian at the end. Now we'll go behind this block and add a redstone torch on it. Next, add another redstone torch on the back of this piston. The top torch should turn off. Now temporarily dig out these 2 blocks. Go inside the hole and add an observer pointing down from this redstone torch. Make sure the face is pointing upwards. Next, go back down and we can add a block below the observer and also fill in this hole. Now add 2 repeaters going to the right. The first one should have no delay and the second one should be set to 3 ticks delay, so click it twice. Next, add a redstone lamp in front of the repeater and add an observer pointing upwards on top of it. You can check the arrow to make sure you placed it correctly. Now add another repeater in front of the redstone lamp and set it to 3 ticks delay by clicking it twice. Next, we'll add 3 blocks, like this. Add 1 block in front of the repeater, another one next to this piston, and last one below this obsidian. The layout should look like this. Next, add 2 redstone dust, 1 on top of this block and 1 right here. Finally, add a repeater on top of this block, facing this piston, and set it to 3 ticks delay by clicking it twice. And with that, the hard part of the door is complete. The rest will be really simple. We'll start by adding the door frame. Start by adding 3 door blocks on top of this obsidian, then do the same on top of this piston, and finally, connect the 2 sides together at the top. This should give you a 3x3 opening in the middle. Now we'll add the remaining pistons. Place a temporary block behind this obsidian and add 2 sticky pistons on top. Go to the other side and add 2 more sticky pistons, just like this. With that done, go to the top and add 3 sticky pistons facing down. And don't worry, connecting these pistons is going to be child's play compared to the bottom ones. The bottom of the door is responsible for the retraction of the middle block, which is the hardest part of a 3x3 door. Once all the pistons are in place, the layout should look like this. Now we'll go through the door and add blocks around the door frame. Once that is done, it's time to connect the pistons with redstone. And as promised, this part is really simple. We'll go to this redstone torch and add a block on top of it. Now all we have to do is simply carry redstone dust all the way around and connect it to all the pistons. Once we reach the end, we'll need to add a block next to the bottom piston and add redstone dust on top of it. And with that, the redstone for the door is complete. Now we need to add the inputs. Start by adding a frame around the door blocks and extend the floor a few blocks. You can use pressure plates or buttons for the inputs, but I'll be using buttons for this tutorial. Skip the first block and add a button here. Go under the floor and place a block 2 blocks below the button. Add redstone dust on top of this block and add another piece to the left. Now we'll add a comparator pulse extender. Add 1 comparator facing this way and another one facing into this block, then connect them with redstone dust. The actual input for the door is this block right here, which means that's the block we need to power. Add 2 blocks below it, like this. Now, add a redstone torch on the side of this block and add 3 redstone dust right here. Finally, add a repeater pointing into this block and make sure that it doesn't have any delay on it. Now we can go to the top and test out the door. Once we make sure it works, we can go through the door and add an input on the inside. We'll start by expanding the floor a couple blocks, then skip the first block and add a button here. Go underneath the floor and you'll notice that we have a redstone lamp in the way. This means that we can't use a solid block here, otherwise the lamp will get powered. So instead, we'll be using a glass block to ensure that doesn't happen. Next, add 2 redstone dust coming from the glass like this. Now we can dig out these 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Add redstone dust inside the hole and connect it to this one. Go to the other side and we'll dig out 3 more blocks, just like this. 1, 2, and 3. Now we can connect that redstone to the pulse extender, and this will allow us to open the door from both sides. Thanks to the pulse extender, we have enough time to go through the door before it closes behind us. There is only one question left to answer, and that is, would you like to see a tutorial for the spiral version of this door? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.